How I got my ex back, you must know this. Breakups are hard to take in. Everything seems so confusing and painful. Mistakes are easy to make and often we act just on impulse, doing more damage than good. Here's where some advice can come in very handy. The following advice is from someone who has learned when getting your ex back is worth it and what the best strategy to follow really is. In general, trust issues are very important in a relationship. As long as trust hasn't been completely broken and there was no abuse or the like. It's completely possible to get your ex back if you follow the right plan. My husband and I have been married 5 years and together for 8. We broke up the year before we got married. Our relationship became awkward. He was taking his frustration of work out on me. I was blaming him for holding me back. We pushed each other so far away, he decided to end it. At that time it was mutual. I couldn't bear much more either. Just a few weeks apart, I realized how much I missed him and wanted a second chance. I learned how hard getting your ex back really is, but I also made mistakes that I could have avoided if only someone was giving me advice. Love makes you crazy. You may lose your inhibitions, become over-emotional and act in manners that surprise even you. Control this with enjoying single life experiences, spending time with friends and family, and focusing on things that are important. Independence is attractive. If you lose control, your ex will notice, and this may deter him from giving it a second chance. Stop calling and contacting your ex in the beginning after the breakup. About a month of no contact is recommended. You are not a bill collector and you know that he has caller ID, voicemail, and texting. Use one method of contact if you have to clear some things up, but only then, and do it only once. He will respond if he cares to. I made a big mistake myself. In fact, it was my biggest mistake that I was calling too much. I scared him away. There was probably a month wasted because I left him messages and texts telling him how much I loved him and needed him. And not only that. I nearly destroyed our chances completely because of those calls. Looking back, I laugh at how pathetic and desperate I must have seemed, and people don't get attracted to desperate people. That's human nature. Avoid acting needy at all cost. If you plan on getting your ex back, then you must do the hardest thing you can imagine right now. You need to give them space and time. Be sure they are aware that you still love them, but both of you need your space right now whether you think so or not. This is also a psychological strategy. They cannot miss you if you are around. But you need to give them the gift of missing you. This will create attraction and curiosity, and you will be almost constantly on their mind. This is very counterintuitive, but it will work wonders. They are very likely to call you sooner than you think. It's much better if they call you first. From then on, you need to craft a plan for your situation and create a casual opportunity for both of you to reconnect again. But you need to do it gradually, and you need to always aim to make yourself appear more desirable, psychologically and also physically, and not beg, plead, or reason. This is far from a complete list of everything you could ever need to know about getting back together with your ex, but it is the right start. If you are at all interested in the subject, take a look at the sites in the next paragraph below for a bunch of free tips and even a couple videos. It's highly recommended.